Hello guys, so today I've prepared for you a new deck guide. It's the guide on my deck with Mourntart. I think it might have been done before with the Mourntart, but this is my own variation, which has pretty amazing win rate of 70% won games. From the matches that I played, at least 70%, I think it could be even more. And this deck contains of Ridges Higher Vampire, which is very good in this meta as a lot of players tend to boost their units a lot, and it's usually at least 15-point play. Mourntart is pretty straightforward. You usually use it in round 3 when you have your graveyard filled, and you make it immune with your Earthenborough Glass. No one can really do anything about your Mourntart because you usually also win round 1, and then not even Geralt Irden can do damage to her, because you have the last say and you just click it as the last thing on as your play, and then it's just like over 20 points, which is pretty deadly in short round 3. And then you can see the unicorns in the deck, which are a really great combo with the Whispering Hillock as you use one of them, and then just eat it with the Whispering Hillock and you get the same points of the unicorn again, or the Chiron Axe. And it also fills your graveyard bar by one more card. Roach and Witchers are here in the deck to fill, to have more chances to find your Mourntart, which is pretty consistent. In like 30 games I wasn't able to find her just once. And it also fills your graveyard pretty accurately. Dorga Vole, just a locking unit. It's always good to have something to lock your opponent's tactics, and also you can have 2 locks as you have the Whispering Hillock, so if needed you can use him twice. The Crones are in the deck as a very good addition. They are really good in short round also, especially the Vespis and Weaves. Bruvis is really good in round 3 when you weren't able to fin that much and put the units in your graveyard and you are in a quite a longer round 3. You can use them. You can use the Bruvis after the Wisps and Weaves to consume more units from your board and get them into the graveyard, so you have more points for a Mourntart. Next up, which is I talked about, Prince Willem. You want to avoid using him in round 1 if you don't have your Ridges or Mourntart in your hand. He's usually used when you have them in hand, so you don't break them, like one point plays, mainly when you pull them out in round 1. He's really good when you have like your Ridges or Mourntart stuck in your deck. He's really great to pull them out. Wild Hunt Rider is there for the finning purposes, and you usually are able to fin him out as you have Unicorn, Chiron Axe and the Crones. He's really good. They are really good on tactical advantage also. Slicer has similar use to Bruvis, as you can consume the units if you are in a long round 3 and fill the graveyard for your Mourntart. And also I was using Alpha Werewolf for a couple games, but it was not so good because you break your Prince Willem even more. If you want to get your Mourntart, it's pretty good to have less gold cards in this deck. So that's why the Slicer, you can replace it with Spores, I would say, which is a pretty good card in this meta. Drowners, Neckers, Necker Warriors and Archospores are Thrive units. Usually use Neckers first or Archospore when you are against Lesion or other monster decks. Use Archospore when you win the coin flip to kill his Thrive units, and then you go for Neckers. Then usually you go for Drowners if you are certain then that your opponent does not run anything you want to move. You can freely use them so they can thrive and you can get a pretty big value out of them. Necker Warriors are also thriving units, and you use them just after in round 1 when you place your 1-point thriving units, then the 2-point thriving unit in Drowner, then you play your Witchers because they are 3 points, and then you play your Necker Warrior to get the most tribe value, because then you start using your Crones usually. So, and I think this is just about it. And if you were in a long or short round 1, and you don't feel like no, if you were in short round 1, you shall like really bleed around to fill the graveyard for a Mourntart. And if you were in a really long round 1 and you have the units in the graveyard, like about 15 at least, you can go for the 2-0 if you feel it. And if it's uneven, I would definitely recommend going for 2-0 or just bleeding your opponent even more if you have the cards. Just try not to get card down, because that could be a problem then, because he could do a damage to a Mourntart. Also beware of Rot Fiends when you play Mourntart, because even when she's in Rot Fiends activated by your opponent's leader, I mean the Unseen Elder, can be a really big problem. So, and this is really it, and let's get a game. Fine, let's get a good game here, because usually you get a good game with your Mourntart. It's really consistent. Krach, that's interesting matchup. He's gonna be killing my thriving units, which is not ideal. So I have to do this intelligently, which could be a problem. I have only one necker. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. He plays the Mastercrafted Spear almost all the time as first play, so I'm gonna go for Necker Warrior till he uses his leader. Oh, it's a ship. I can deal with ship like this. That's a fine play, I would say. I could lock it, but I want to spend my luck for other things. Or maybe... Okay, I think he does kill it now, yeah, with the Mastercrafted Spear. Now I just go for the one necker, and then I start using my other units. And this round does not seem that good for me, to be honest. Yeah, I want that, and he probably kills the other one with Wolfpack or something like that, maybe the Savage Bear. No, Witchers. That's not such a big deal. I'm not gonna be playing front row unless I get somehow the Roach there. Yeah, thank you, Roach. Good girl. I can't row stack for too long. He kills it now, okay. No thriving units for me.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
And this round really seems like not the one that I'm gonna take, unfortunately. I have no Crones in hand and he has pretty much a lot of points. I don't feel this round at all. I'm just gonna try to bleed him a bit and fill my graveyard. I can use the Necker Warrior, and I don't think I want to go for Chiron Axe. He might be bleeding me. I don't mind going card down against him, 2 cards down I mean, because I have a pretty strong finisher and he doesn't run that strong finishers. The really sad part is that I don't have my Crones, so this one won't thrive at all. What do you go for here, man? That's what I thought. I shall pause here, I think. In for a longer round, which is not ideal. I think he passes off here. I need to get my Unicorn and the Crones. One of you, that's not good. And I have no redraws. Oh damn, I'm wrecked. If he goes for 2-0, I think I lose. And the long round is also not in my favor. pretty much doomed, I would say. If I go the Prince Willem, I 100% get the Regis High Vampire because that's just my luck. I'd like to get Unicorn though. Okay. That's unpleasant. I'm just gonna kill it. Maybe should have waited with that because he just kills it for no points for me. That was a stupid play, should have waited, yeah. Okay, a ship. Let me get the Wild Hunt Rider off. Just now I think I'll try my Prince Willem. If he doesn't kill it though. Okay, he does not. Okay, just now my Regis is not that bad.
I know what I'm doing.
And I get the damage Crone. Which is pretty much the worst part. The Mourntart is not that good also. It's only 15 points. No. Yeah, 15, right.
What's this on one?
It's not good. What do I go for here? This is the most points, I would say. And it gives me the chance for the future rounds. As I can get a pretty big boost on my Crone. Okay. He disagrees. I want to scare him off with the Mourntart. So he might pass and I would get out with... yeah. This is gonna be enough, fine. And I really need the Unicorn here to be able to win. Unicorn and the other Crone would be good. Maybe even Regis. He wanted to bait out the Mourntart, that's something I know. Because I recognize the deck. That's fine. That's not so fine. Huh. This would be really appreciated with this, but I got none of that. I'm gonna stack the back row again. Next turn is my Drowner. He has no Mousecrafted Spears. That's that card. Get this on board for a little bit of drive. Boost in line by 8, so this is 13 points. 14 if we count the Drowner if he does not kill it. That's good. Thanks.
All is as it should be.
Okay, let's not just get into the Regis range. I don't want this to be 1 point. I'm gonna boost it.
Not your lucky day.
Okay, he wasted all his good cards, I would say. Let's do it like this. I'm 14 points ahead. Does he have 14 points? Not even Irden can do it. Nope. You see, the power of Crones is really good here. And the Whispering Hillock also helped me. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time to some other guides or some other videos. Goodbye.